2017 Toyota 4Runner brake pad replacement. This is pretty easy. You don't have to take the caliper off, and it's just these pins and this clip that hold this, like a guide to hold the pins, and then you have to worry about this little pin right here. This holds the pins in, and this is like, and it keeps the pad spread out. This will keep the pad spread out. These are all easy. This one's like, it's kind of tricky, but it's not really. You just have to just be mindful of what you're doing. Right. Hold on, Dre. Hey, on these sets of brakes, you don't have to take the caliper off. You don't have to take the caliper off. You can just use a screwdriver. Use a screwdriver like this, and all you have to do is go in between the brake, make sure that you're touching the old pad, and just kind of pry it to collapse the caliper, the piston on the caliper. That's all you have to do. Just pry it back, and now you're going to be removing this pin and this pin, and then while you're doing that, you have to remove this pin out of here, and you have to remove the bottom pin, and that's pretty simple. You just have to kind of take the top part out, and then you're gonna, this clip right here that's on the outside of it, see, you just kind of wiggle that out. Just take the pins out, and that's it. That's the pin. And I think the new set comes with another one, but save it just in case. And then we're gonna remove this top pin right here, and I'm gonna remove this bottom pin, and then we'll be able to take this spring out. It's kind of a spring, like this is a tank. It's just kind of like helping the brakes spread apart. That's all that is. All right, here's what I'm doing. I'm removing the top pin. You want to look at it, make sure it's not bent. It looks pretty good. And we're going to take out the bottom one. I think the bottom ones are, nope, it's not going to be too bad. So it just slides right out. All right, this one, it just sticks in here in these holes. You want to pull it out. There's a hole on each side. You're just going to pull it out all the way out. All right, after you pulled out the top pin, bottom pin, and you got all the retention clips out, all the little wires that I was showing you, then you just slide the brake pads out. It's just that simple. Anybody could do it. You can do it. Stop. So now this is just as easy as it can be. You're just going to put this one without the this is going to touch the rotor, so it's like a squeak when it gets too low. So that's all that is. You're going to put that on the inboard. We're going to take the one without that, and we're going to put some grease on it. We're going to put a little film of grease on the back side. This is the back side. This isn't the pad side. This is the back side. Make sure you always do it on the back side. That's a little film like that, and we're gonna put where the pads ride on this metal part right here on upper and lower. We're gonna put a little bit of grease where the pads ride. It doesn't take much. You don't have to do a whole lot, and you just want to put a little film of grease where the pads ride. And then I'm gonna wipe my hands off real quick, and then we're gonna place, remember, the one without the wear sensor on the end board, and we're gonna put these in there just like that. Here's the wear sensor one, a little grease in the back. And then we're gonna place it right on in there. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put all the pins back together. So we're gonna put the top pin in first. We're just gonna put it in the hole right here. We're gonna make sure it goes through the hole on the top of the new pad, all the way across. And just use a little hammer. Make sure it goes in. It's all the way in. Now, we had that funny clip. This is one that's it's not hard, but you just want to put it in the top hole. Here's the top hole on both sides. You want to put it in just like that, and you want to make sure this goes in here just like that right there. You don't want this to touch the rotor. Make sure it doesn't touch the rotor. If you got it backwards, then it's going to be touching the rotor. So make sure you got it in the right way. Then we're going to put the bottom pin in through the hole just like we did the top. And it's holding the spring in all the way across. And we kind of want to line it up a little bit, so we want to put this longer pin. We're going to put this longer pin on the side. This pin is holding these pins in. Remember that. You want to twist it so that the hole, you can get to the hole inside of the pin. There's a little hole. We want to line up this hole right there. All right. So then we want to stick them in the hole. Stick it in the top hole. Stick this part back in here, just like that, and then put it in the bottom hole. This is kind of tough, but it's not really though. You just got to find the holes. Like that. Just take your time. And that, my friends, is how you do a 2017. I know other models are just like this. It goes in a, probably, you know, from 16 to maybe 19. But this is a 2017. That's how you do the front brake pads on this. This is super simple. You can do it.